My child, I want you to take a deep breath and calm your heart. Pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you, because this message is not just any warning. It is not something you can ignore or simply forget. Every word you are about to read has been written directly for you. Yes, for you. There are no coincidences in my plan. If these words have reached you today, it is because I have sent them myself. And if you listen carefully and allow them to enter deeply into your heart, your life will never be the same. My child, listen to me clearly. You were chosen. Let this truth penetrate your soul. You are not an accident. You are not forgotten. You are not just one among billions in this world. You were chosen. I intentionally selected you even before you were born, before you took your first breath, before your heart beat in your mother's womb. I had already dreamed of you. You are part of my plan. You were formed by my hands with a specific purpose, with immeasurable value. Every detail about you was carefully planned. Every gift, every talent, every part of your personality was thought of and shaped by me. I know that sometimes you may feel lost. I know that at times the world tries to convince you that your life has no meaning. But I tell you, you have a purpose. You were not created by chance. Every breath you take, every step you take, every moment of your life has meaning. I brought you into this world for something great. Your existence is not a mistake, and nothing that has happened so far has been in vain. My child, I know the questions that dwell in your mind. I see the doubts that trouble your heart. You ask, but Lord, what is my purpose in this life? Why am I here? What should I do? These are important questions, and I want you to know that the answers are not far away. They are not an unreachable mystery. They are within you. And if you allow me, I will guide you to discover them. Every experience you live, every joy and every tear, every challenge and every achievement, all form part of the preparation for what I've planned for you. I know there are moments when you feel weak. I know there are days when you think you are not capable. But listen to me, my beloved child. You are capable because I strengthen you. You're strong because I am your strength. You're loved because I am love itself. You're never alone because I am by your side every day, every step of the way. The world may try to tell you otherwise. It may try to convince you that you are not good enough, that you have no value, that you are just another person. But I am the truth, and the truth says you are precious to me. You are unique. No one else can fulfill the mission I've given you. Your calling is exclusive, and that is why you should never compare yourself to others. Everyone has their own path, and yours has been written by my own hands. Maybe you are facing difficulties right now. Maybe you're dealing with challenges that seem impossible to overcome. Maybe you are carrying burdens that feel too heavy. But listen to me. I see everything. I know every battle you fight in silence. I see the tears you shed when no one is watching. I see the weight you carry in your heart, and I'm here. I've always been here, and I will never abandon you. My child, fear is the weapon Satan uses to try to keep you away from me. He wants you to believe that you are alone, that you are not strong enough, that you will not be able to overcome. But I tell you, do not be afraid, for I am the God who calms storms. I am the one who parts the seas. I am the one who brings down walls. I am the one who holds your hand and walks beside you. Nothing can harm you when you are with me. Nothing is greater than my presence in your life. Now I tell you something very important. A new season is coming for you. Doors that seemed closed will begin to open. The answers you have been seeking will start to arrive. The blessings that seemed distant will begin to reach you. I am bringing healing to your wounds. I am bringing peace to your mind. I am bringing restoration to your life. My child, I need you to trust in me. I need you to take my hand and keep walking. Your future is in my hands, and I guarantee you, it is a future of victory, hope, and fulfillment. You have not yet seen everything I have prepared for you. You have not yet imagined the wonders I'm about to bring into your life. That is why I tell you, do not give up. Do not stop now. The best is yet to come. My beloved child, as you walk with me, I want you to open your heart even more, because there is something deep that I want to reveal to you. Many times, the world places burdens on your shoulders that I never placed. It whispers lies, telling you that you need to be perfect, that you must constantly prove your worth, that you must meet everyone's expectations. But I tell you, my child, you already have value simply because I created you. You do not need to carry the heavy burden of seeking others' approval. The only voice that truly matters is mine, and I have already called you precious, beloved, and chosen. Every day I see you struggling with your insecurities, facing battles within yourself that no one else sees. But I want you to know this. Nothing about you is a mistake. The world may point out your flaws. It may try to make you believe that something is wrong with you, but everything within you has a purpose. Every detail of you was shaped by me. Do not let the voices of fear, doubt, and comparison silence the truth I have already established in your life. My child, have you noticed how temporary everything in this world is? The achievements people chase, material possessions, fame, recognition, all of it will one day cease to exist. But there is something that never fades. What you build with me, the love you share, the lives you impact, the seeds you plant in eternity, these are the true riches. That is why I want you to stop focusing on what you lack and start seeing everything I have already given you. Your gifts, your experiences, even your scars. All of it is part of the great work I am doing in your life. There is something important you need to understand. The path I have set for you will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Yes, there will be challenges, moments of uncertainty, and days when you will want to give up. But it is in those moments that you will see my hand at work. It is on those days that you will learn to trust, not in your own strength, but in mine. Because when you feel weak, that is when I can show you the true strength that comes from me. Do not fear what is to come. Do not worry about the days that have not yet arrived. I have already been in your future, and I have prepared everything with love. The time you think you have lost, the opportunities that seem to slip away, the dreams that were postponed, none of it is beyond my control. If something has not happened yet, it is because I am preparing something greater, something you cannot see now, but soon it will become clear. My child, you do not need to walk in fear. You do not need to try to control everything. Just trust. Let me be the one who guides your steps. I will never abandon you on this journey. When you feel like you cannot go on, remember, I am carrying you. Every tear you have shed, I have seen. Every silent prayer you have made, I have heard. None of them have been forgotten. My beloved, I am opening doors that no one can close. I am guiding you to a destiny far greater than anything you have ever imagined. But I need you to keep going. Do not give up. Do not stop now. Your future is full of hope, and the path I have for you is just beginning. My child, as you take in these words, I want you to understand something deeply. There are battles in your life that are not merely physical, but spiritual. The struggles you face are not always what they seem. The delays, the disappointments, the sudden obstacles, they are not coincidences. The enemy sees your potential, and he fears what you will become if you fully walk in my purpose. That is why he tries to wear you down, to make you doubt, to make you question if I am truly with you. But listen closely, his attacks are proof that you are walking towards something great. You must be aware, my child, that not every door is from me. The enemy also places opportunities before you dressed as blessings, but leading to destruction. That is why you must not move by sight alone, nor by what appears good in the moment. You must seek me in prayer. You must learn to discern. Just because something is easy does not mean it is right, and just because something is difficult does not mean it is wrong. Some doors close because I am protecting you. Some roads are hard because they are leading you to greater things. And that is why you cannot measure your life by the opinions of others. People will misunderstand you. Some will question the path you take because they cannot see what I have placed inside you. Even those closest to you may not understand the depth of your calling, but remember, I did not give them your vision, I gave it to you. Their approval is not required for you to move forward. My voice is the only one you need to follow. I see how often you hold back because of fear of failure, fear of making the wrong choice, fear of what others will think. But do you not realize that fear is just a chain meant to keep you from moving? The enemy knows that if you step forward in faith, nothing will be able to stop you. But if he can keep you doubting, hesitating, second-guessing yourself, then he does not even have to fight. You will stop yourself. My child, I am telling you now, break free. Walk boldly. I am with you. I have placed specific gifts within you. Not random, not meaningless, but intentional gifts designed to serve a purpose in this world. Yet so often you underestimate what I have given you. You look at others and wish you had their talents, their opportunities, their journey. But if you could see what I see in you, you would never compare yourself again. What I placed inside you is needed. The world is missing something if you do not step into your calling. And do not think that your past disqualifies you. The enemy loves to remind you of your failures, whispering that you are not worthy, that you have made too many mistakes, that you have wasted too much time. But I tell you, I do not call the perfect, I perfect the called. What you see as a mess, I see as a testimony. What you see as broken, I see as a vessel ready to be filled with my glory. I need you to release what is no longer yours to carry. Some burdens are weighing you down because you refuse to let them go. The pain of past betrayals, the wounds of words spoken against you, the disappointments that still live in your heart. These things are keeping you from moving forward. I am not asking you to ignore them, but to surrender them. Healing cannot come if you keep reopening the wound. Let me mend what has been broken. My child, I want to speak to you about obedience. There will be times when I ask you to do things that do not make sense. I may tell you to take a step when you see no path. I may tell you to speak when you would rather remain silent. I may ask you to let go of something you desperately want to hold on to. Obedience is not always easy, but it is always necessary. When you obey, even when you do not understand, you show that you trust me more than your own reasoning. Be careful what you allow to fill your mind. What you feed your soul will determine the strength of your spirit. The voices you listen to, the thoughts you dwell on, the words you speak, all of these shape the course of your life. If you constantly entertain negativity, doubt, and fear, then that is what will take root in your heart. But if you fill your mind with my truth, with faith, with hope, then you will walk in power and confidence. Do not neglect the quiet moments with me. The world is loud, always demanding your attention, pulling you in different directions, but I do not speak in chaos. My voice is found in the stillness. If you're always busy, always distracted, always moving, you will miss what I'm trying to say. Make room for me. Set apart time to just be in my presence, not only to speak, but to listen. Be mindful of the people you surround yourself with. Not everyone who walks with you is meant to stay. Some are seasonal, meant to teach you something or push you toward growth, but not meant to be permanent. Others will drain you, discourage you, and pull you away from what I have called you to do. Do not be afraid to let go of relationships that no longer align with where I am taking you. I want you to understand the power of persistence. Many give up too soon, right before the breakthrough, right before the miracle. They pray for a little while, but lose faith when they do not see instant results. My child, I am not a God of instant gratification. I am a God of perfect timing. If you knew how close you were to what you have been waiting for, you would never consider giving up. Keep pressing forward. Keep believing. Be careful not to let comfort become your prison. Please subscribe to receive more of my truth and turn on notifications so you never miss what I have to say to you.